let's take a look at the HEPACART HC55. We'll compare it with the HC74 here in just a few moments. Functionally, the carts are identical in the way they filter air and trap any contaminants inside the cart. Let's start at the bottom, work our way around the cart. Start out with our swiveling casters here. These are 360-degree swivel, makes the cart very easy to maneuver. All of them are equipped with a braking mechanism to lock the cart in place when you're pulling cable. Whatever you might be doing, lock them in for safety to give you a firm platform to work on. On one end of all of the carts, we have a swivel locking mechanism. The wheels on one side can be locked into place. One man can easily maneuver the cart down a crowded hallway. As you can see, our carts are equipped with windows in each end. This is a polycarbonate window, very, very tough. These windows are all sealed to the aluminum doors or side panels, so there's no possibility of leakage through these windows. I'd like to point out a couple of features on our door here. This cart is equipped with a key lock system so that when you're leaving the cart unattended, you can lock your tools, lock your equipment up inside there. Nice feature. We also have a work order slip permit display. To maneuver the cart into position, select the tile that you're going to be accessing. Lock your casters in place. Grab the power cord, which is on a 25-foot retractable cord reel. When you plug the cart in, you'll see the in-use light come on, as well as the halo lighting system when the power is applied inside the cart. Now you're ready to raise the enclosure to the ceiling. There is a thick strip of weather seal at the top that helps to seal the upper frame to the ceiling, guaranteeing a tight seal. All of the contaminants will remain inside the cart and be pulled in by the negative air machine. I'd like to point out the use of our extension poles here. These are a real simple operation. They're a quarter turn unlock, and you can raise, lower, adjust them wherever they need to be. As you can see, there's 3 sections. The bottom section's permanently in place on the cart. Our standard curtain goes to a 10'6" ceiling. You can use these same poles to go up to a 12-foot ceiling with our optional 12-foot curtain. But as you can see, the operation is very easy. Quarter lock, quarter unlock, and you're good to go. Inside the HEPACART, we're looking at the pre-filter end. This is a 2-stage filter. The pre-filter is a 24 by 24 by 1 inch filter. It's a pleated media filter. We found that gives you the best airflow. To change out the pre-filter, just remove these 2 screws, lift this panel, pull your old filter out, put your new filter in, return the screws, and you're ready to go. A little better view of our certificate of compliance that tells you that this cart was tested before it was shipped, with the serial number of the cart, date it was tested, certified through. This is the date for the next certification test. Here's the inside view of our 25-foot cord reel. You can see it has a 13 amp breaker to protect your electrical on the inside. We've got a variable speed fan control here. If you're working in very tight places with constricted airflow, you might want to turn the speed of your fan down considerably. 2 outlets here for charging batteries, plugging in any kind of light accessory you might need above the ceiling. Up here we have the dimmer pack and the power control for our halo lighting system up above. Dimmer. And under the ladder shelf here, we also have an additional strip of LED lighting to light up a toolbox that might be sitting here on top of your negative air machine. I'm going to put a ladder inside the cart now. The feet of the ladder are captured in the ladder cleats. These are held in place with 2 bolts each that pass not only through the diamond plate flooring, but into the 2x4 box aluminum construction underneath the cart. Very, very firm, stable construction. Inside the cart, I want to point out the pass-through slip. This is an 8" by 8" opening. Very useful for passing cable that's being placed, bundles of cable. We've seen people use this for passing 10-foot sticks of conduit. Conveniently placed near the top of the curtain, so it's always accessible even if you don't have the curtain fully extended. With both of the pass-through slips on each end of the cart completely open, the negative air machine is still powerful enough to pull the curtains in and create a negative air environment inside the cart. Very useful to know. When not in use, simply swings back up on the seam here and fastens on 3 sides with Velcro. Would like to point out the halo lighting system. Ring of LEDs all the way around the upper frame. Provides fantastic light inside the cart for sorting through tools, any kind of light function you might have. Again, under the ladder shelf you do have a dimmer available, so you can adjust the light if you're working in a nighttime situation. This cart is equipped with a slide out unit that actually allows this to kick 6 to 8 inches off to one side to reach over a wall obstruction. If you had a drinking fountain or a nurse workstation, something like that on the wall, preventing you from getting to the corner of the ceiling, you can use the slide out option to reach out and get into those tight places. I'm going to show one more security feature of the cart. The hardtop option allows you to secure tools, supplies, whatever might need to be locked away at the end of the day. The hard top is in place and pinned in place. Close the door. Lock your door with the key lock system. All of your tools and supplies are secured for the night. We're going to go over a few options that are available on the HC74 that aren't available on the 55, the laptop shelf, a few other things. Some of the curtain options are available and displayed on this model. We'll get to those. I did want to talk briefly about the steps of operation and window care stickers that are available on the inside of the door of both models of carts. Obviously very simple steps of operation. The HEPACART's not a very complex machine, but just to refresh everyone's memory, we list those things right there so that everybody's got them ready to go. Window care options, obviously the things you do want to clean them with in black, things to stay away from in red, help keep these polycarbonate windows shiny and clear for years to come. For more intense steps of operation, we ask you to refer to the owner's manual, which will be tucked into a Ziploc bag behind the cord reel inside of both carts. This has a little more in-depth coverage of what to and what not to do with your HEPACART. The last 3 pages are some of the most important pages in the owner's manual. These have a more in-depth report on the testing of the HEPACART and the filtration system inside. All of the steps that were taken to get that cart to where it is, delivering the Class 5 air that it will do. Even a report that gets down to the testing of the test equipment. These reports have saved contractors and hospitals countless hours spent retesting their equipment once it gets to the premises. So do remember that those reports are in the back. The very last page, of course, is the quality inspection report that we include in every cart before it's shipped out. Something else that we have available in the HC74 that you cannot get with the 55 will be the laptop writing desk that folds up and locks away. This is the wall access option that's available on all of our HEPACARTs. This would be used for accessing anything you might need to do on a wall and keep that dust, the drywall dust, any kind of dust that's going to be created inside the cart. This panel pulls down much like the pass-through slips do on the end here. That gives you this opening where you can access the wall, do any kind of drywall work that you need to do, replace a television, work on a nurse call light, fire alarm, whatever you've got that has to be accessed in here. Blue painter's tape would seal this area off, all of the drywall dust. All of that would fall in the cart and the air would be filtered before it's returned to the patient area. Very handy option if you need to access any kind of wall operation.